You shouldn't be using Instagram to find clients for your drone business. What is going on? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jacob. I run a drone business here in Las Vegas. I've been flying professionally for the last 7 years. Started actually in Indiana, built my drone business after the last 4 years, and then moved to Vegas, started completely from scratch and built it up again in a brand new city and make about 8 to 10K a month consistently from drone work, multiple industries that I focus on. And I also run a drone coaching program where I've helped over 100 pilots rock and roll with their drone business, take things to the next level, and make money flying drones. Currently, there's about 50 people in the drone crew, and my business, it's got about 60 or so 5-star reviews when it comes to the drone side of things. So that's kind of why you should listen to me. So going back to what I said about Instagram. So just a little caveat. At this point, I have about 25,000 followers on Instagram. Whether you think that's high or low, doesn't really matter. It just is what it is. I've been building my brand on Instagram for the coaching program, and that is primarily how I get coaching clients. Now, that doesn't mean that I have the same exact strategy for my drone business, because there's one thing that's a big difference. The actual ideal client that I'm targeting. The ideal client that I'm targeting on Instagram is drone pilots. But with my business, I'm focused on B2B. There's a big difference between B2B and B2C. And Instagram, TikTok, a lot of the social media platforms are a lot more designed around businesses selling to consumers versus business to business. And yeah, most of the people that hire me are obviously building a business themselves, but they are individuals. They're not an actual corporation. There's not built out yet. And there aren't multiple people that I'm selling to when it comes to the actual program. It's usually a solopreneur getting things started. They've got their license and they're wanting to build the business. And so a lot of people say, well, I guess you just, that's how you find drone business clients as well. Absolutely not. I actually made my first, 6 figures. I had my first 6-figure year before I even had like 1,000 followers, and 6 figures actually in drone work specifically. And I didn't really have a following at all. Why? Because my clients aren't searching Instagram trying to find a drone pilot. They're not general contractors, project managers, businesses that are scrolling Instagram going, man, I got to find a drone pilot for this weekend shoot. But people who are wanting to get educated and make more money flying drones are. So when it comes to your strategy of building your business, you've got to figure out, number one, really where are your ideal clients hanging out online or even in person? And that's why I focus on in the program online marketing and in-person marketing, because some people are online, some people are in person. And when it comes to business, which is primarily what most drone pilots are selling, I'd say 95% of the work that I do is B2B, where the product is helping a business, whether it comes to their marketing, whether it's helping improve safety, efficiency, whatever it is, it's on the business side. It's not actually on the consumer side of like a keepsake thing. Usually 5% of the stuff that I do is more keepsake, where a client is just buying it because they want to have something for their family. Most of it they're using to monetize in some sort of way. So when it comes to how I actually do get clients, I don't run Instagram ads. When it comes to obviously the coaching program, I do. So it's different, right? It's different because it's a different business. And I spend about a few $100s a day on ads when it comes to Instagram. So I know it pretty well. Like I use it a lot, but because I'm targeting that specific client avatar of drone pilots, I'm not running any Instagram ads for my drone business. So when it comes to actually marketing my drone business, the two things that I talk about all the time and the two things that have really helped me grow my drone business, get more clients, is our online presence, building out really our website, our Google business listing, and really everything online to show us, and our credibility and trust locally. Those two things are what will build your business and propel your business to get more and more consistency, which most drone pilots are trying to figure out. The problem is they're usually either not marketing correctly, they're not showing up online, people can't find us, and maybe they're also not even just spending the time they need to spend to get their name out there. So what I've done is I built a strong online presence. Yes, Facebook is kind of connected into that because really it's just more about your audience and building that, but it's all been organic. It's not been any paid stuff when it comes to Instagram and Facebook, like working with drone clients. But on the online presence side, my website, I spent tons of money on building, making strong, making work. And even in the beginning, when I was just building it myself and I didn't have anything customized, I actually went and started getting organic conversions. This is one thing we talk about a lot in the program. We want to make sure that anything, so even if you're like, hey, I don't agree with you, like I want to market on Instagram because I'm getting clients on Instagram, then go for it, rock on. The main question you want to ask yourself is, are you converting clients organically? Because if you're not, then something is broken. If you are using a platform or some means of marketing and you're not getting conversions, then there's something broken, because that's the only reason that you're really doing it. Unless you just like posting and having a good time online, which I do not. I want to make money. I want to build my business and I want to help others make money. And so building out my website was super important. I wanted to make sure that I was showing up in search results. Really, you've got 10% of people that are problem aware, solution aware, or ready to hire someone. And usually they're searching drone pilot in your local area. I wanted to come up with that. And so in Las Vegas, I come up like 2, 3, or 4 for my website. And then my Google business listing is usually there as well. And then under that, after that started actually working, started converting clients organically, started getting people to my website, them filling out my contact form, and them reaching out to me to book me for jobs, then I started doubling down on really ads. And what I used was not Yelp, was not Instagram, was not TikTok, it was Google ads. Why? Because the fire was already burning. The thing was already working, right? And I live in Las Vegas, but I tell pilots all the time, like, I don't gamble, and I definitely don't want you to gamble with your money when it comes to investing in your business. And a lot of things like Yelp, a lot of things online where we can spend money trying to promote our stuff doesn't actually convert. It's like people can spend a lot of money on Instagram and not get the return that they're looking for. And so when I saw that my website was actually converting, things were actually working, then I doubled down and started spending a monthly amount of my budget towards Google ads. And I call that the big 3. You want to have your organic listing. You want to have your organic website showing up. You want to have it backed up by your Google business listing. And then you want to have it double backed with the Google ads that you're paying for. Someone who sees your name 3 different times, your business name 3 different times when they're searching for the service, they're significantly more likely to look at your site, start the conversation, and see if it's a good fit. And that's what I've been able to really, really leverage when it comes to the online presence. And it really doesn't have anything to do with Instagram. What can Instagram be used for? It can be used to really help educate our clients on what we do. It can help be used as a makeshift portfolio for when you're talking to people in person. If they're like, hey, Jacob, what do you do? Oh, I'm a drone pilot. I fly for these types of industries. Okay, well, what does that look like? If I don't really feel comfortable about showing them my website, I can just pull up my Instagram and start ripping through recent posts, which should show the 3 industries we're targeting and our local area. And that should brand us as the local expert in those 3 industries. So we can use it for that. We can also use it just to build the audience and brand awareness. But just like with Coca-Cola, like I don't have billions of dollars to spend on an ad at the Super Bowl. I've got to be really, really targeted when it comes to getting a return on the investment that I'm paying for, when it comes to the return on ad spend. Like I want to make sure that I'm getting money out of the system. I'm not just making brand awareness, because I'm not a big entity, a corporation that wants to just make people aware of what I do. I want to educate people on what I do. I want to show them the quality of the work that I have. And I want to then tell them, hey, these are my ideal clients. So hopefully they can connect me and I can build trust with them. So if you are a licensed 107 remote pilot certificate holder and you are really wanting to build your drone business this year in 2025, I would love to set up a time to chat with my team where you can talk through really your goals, where you're at, where you want to get to, and really just see if we can actually help you grow your drone business, because that's what we do here. The Drone Crew community, you can see it here, the hashtag Drone Crew. That's what we do. We work on building businesses and helping drone pilots make money flying drones. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, I'd love for you to book in a call with my team. And like I said, we can chat through the high level strategy, what you can expect from the program, what you can expect from me, obviously, and see if you're a good fit. So until next time, fly safe.